This is the third time I've tried to make this. So, not that it's going to be perfected ever, but I'm trying my best to make a video. And I keep hitting the wrong buttons. But anyway, this is Linda from Lipstick Lodge, and I'm in my kitchen. I just finished making a shepherd's pie, one of my favorite winter comfort foods. And today I had to put it in one of my stainless steel pots because that's what I had. A lot of my stuff is still packed up in the shed. I promise, I swear, I'm going to get this stuff all put away this year. And anyway, I got to think for a second what I'm supposed to do. Maybe I should just do the easy thing and just... Oh, geez, here we go. I'm just going to turn this around like so. I don't want my face showing, so let's... Oh, I did it! Oh my goodness! Wow! I didn't shut myself off. But anyway, there's the handy dandy lights on the range hood. I had to have this installed because I have a propane stove. And trust me when I tell you, if I was running the oven for at least an hour, this house, you could practically cut the air with a knife. It was so full of propane, stuff in the house when you run the oven. It's not so bad when you run the top of the stove for a tea or something like that, or whatever, but it's when you put the oven on for a minimum of an hour, that's when you have some problems in here with the propane. It just gets emitted into the house. So I got my handy dandy classic unique, it's a unique product, yes, range hood installed, and it was kind of sad. I practically begged this place to install one, and they should have put one in. I am not sure on this, but I'm going to check with someone who is in the know about this. If you are required by new building bylaws or laws or whatever to include a range hood in the build, they didn't include it. I had to supply this one on my own. This thing was about $900 and some because it's basically a special one. It matches this stove, and there's the piping that leads outside, and I have a collar on it that I purchased separately to cover off the edges that are not 100% cut, 100% great. But anyway, this is the handy dandy range hood, and it's not that noisy, but I've got it on low. Now, the only reason why this is running is because of the fact that I had a new inverter installed, and I had a lot of stuff switched around on my solar. And the new inverter is a pure sine wave inverter, which handles this kind of stuff. What happened when I tried to turn it on after it was hooked up? Basically, I had the old inverter. It was a modified version. And what happened was I didn't even turn around on the kitchen floor, and it immediately shut the inverter right down, because those things, the modified inverters can't handle stuff like this. I'm not even going to get into what else happened in this house, but that might be for another day. So anyway, this is the handy dandy range hood, and it's pretty quiet. I'm sure when I play the video back, you'll realize that. But anyway, there's my cute little pot holder I got in Ohio. One of my favorite places to camp, Hocking Hill State Park in Ohio. Go there. It's awesome. They've got a place there called Old Man's Cave Campground where you camp, obviously, and within walking distance you can go to this place called Old Man's Cave. And there's some history about the place. It's got waterfalls inside of the cave. It's got holes in the ceiling where the sunlight pours through. It's got a whirlpool because there's a bit of a river that flows through the cave, and it does have this whirlpool type thing down at the bottom where it comes out. And anyway, this is my new kettle. I had to get a new one. I had a red one before, and I just went to Walmart and picked up a cheapo one. But anyway, yeah, I rehung the some of the pans on the wall, as you can see. And there's my handy dandy Martin direct heat propane stove. Sean, you might want to look at that. I heard that you're going to probably put one in. There's mine. And yeah, it's been running full pretty much unless I get really hot in here, like when the oven's on. It's warm in here now, so you can see how red my cheeks were. But yeah, so okay, I think the inverter's going to shut down. Time to shut this off. Whoops. Maybe it'll go back up. So sorry about this, folks. Oh, it's going back up. See, what's happening is, yeah, it's going up. Yeah, what's happening is the range hood is taking some power stuff off of this. And that was just my first experiment, because I haven't used the oven with the range hood on yet. So that was on for maybe 10 minutes. I will, when it gets jacked up again, I'll turn it back on. But that's how much power these things use with the fans and that. And this has been changed around a bit. That's my new pure wave sine inverter. And obviously I can run the range hood. And there's my charger charging. And that power cord thing there is awesome. It charges your stuff really fast. But again, it's more corded, like wired stuff. But next one I get will be a wireless one, solar. And there's my battery charger. And behind it is the charge controller. Sorry about all this bright light stuff, but that was the only good thing in this solar package. I really shouldn't be getting into this because I'm still furious about what's going on with this. I had solar included, and oh, I'm not even going to get into it. You wouldn't believe. I can probably put it in the description what happened. But anyway, we're going to be doing some stuff on the 27th. Friend's going to stay for a couple of nights, and then we're going to redo some of it, and we're going to recheck the batteries, you know, and shorten the cords and all that. The cables are apparently too long, so he wants to shorten them. They're not supposed to be looping, and there's something to do with some magnetic field thing or whatever. Don't ask me to explain it. One of you might be able to chime in on a description what's going on with magnetic fields. But anyway, yeah, so gotta take one of these. So you got one of these open, cracked open. Pabst Blue Ribbon beer. Didn't really like it, but it was on sale. You know, I'm retired. What do you want? You know, us retirees got to save money, so it was only $9.95 for 6 short cans. But yeah. So anyway, yeah, I'm gonna have to turn that on. This is a whole experiment for me with this oven and the range hood thing. I don't want to leave the range hood off for forever. I'm just going to monitor the underneath the cabinet where the numbers are going and that to figure out what to do next. And I've been pretty good at figuring out stuff like that. The numbers going up, the numbers going down, blah blah blah. Where they go to a certain point, you got to shut it down because it will shut itself down anyway. So blah blah blah. But whatever. But I'm happy the fact that I got the range hood going. And it doesn't shut off immediately like it did with the modified pure sine wave. Sorry, I just combined them. The modified sine wave inverter would be shut right down completely immediately. So yeah, this at least stayed on for about 10 minutes, like I said, and I'll turn it on and off throughout the hour-long process of baking this shepherd's pie. In my shepherd's pie, I put green and red peppers if I can remember to get the red. I usually always have the green, but I bought some corn a long time ago, some frozen corn, and they used to have red and green peppers in it, and I started using it in my shepherd's pie. It's just easy, quick, and it tastes really good as well. And the potatoes, when I put the potatoes in, I put 3 potatoes on top because this is going to be a 2-day meal. You know, I always make plans for having leftovers. And basically what I did was put the skins in, left the skins in, and well, look at my face, it's so red. Left the skins in, and I don't mind that. I look at it as being fiber, and I'm too lazy to frickin' peel them. But anyway, yeah, there's my coat hanger thingy. Great lighting in here, eh? You don't want to see my actual lights from the ceiling go on. They'll blow you right away. They're just way too much. And I didn't even have a say in that in here, which I'm not even going to get into this. It's going to sound like I'm bitching, which I am. But when you turn them on, when the generator's on, they will come on, of course, when the generator's on. And it's like, poof! It's like an explosion of light all over the frickin' house or room or rooms or whatever you want to call this place. I mean, it's a tiny house, so you've got you know, a tiny space. I've got a high ceiling, but also up in my ceiling, what I'm going to be doing, I've got this awesome lacquered blonde colored paddle. My first paddle that I had, I bought it with an ocean kayak. And basically, I've decided to hang it from the ceiling, from the center of the ceiling. And it'll look awesome up there. It goes with my theme here. You know, I'm near water as well, so, and I love to kayak. So, but anyway, oh, that light from that door is too much. Instead of flipping the camera around and screwing it up. Yeah, she's drinking again. But anyway, instead of doing that, I'll just turn my body around. And I got my little light fixed. My little, awesome, eh? My little blue light. I thought it was a goner. I couldn't get it to turn on one day, and all of a sudden I realized, oh my God, these cheap Railvac batteries are leaking inside. So I tipped it upside down, I shook it a bit, and tried to clean it out as best I can, and I'm surprised it still works. And I'm happy. I got this with a little set with my portable fold-down shovel and one of my knives that I ordered through one of the Joe Robinette things that he had recommendations on ordering stuff from. And what else did I get with that? Oh yeah, a compass, which you never know, you might need one someday. So I got that, and I need another drink. Pabst Blue Ribbon beer. But anyway, oh, the poor birds need some more. Here I go again. I'm getting brave. Starting to turn myself around, turn stuff around. They're all out of food. I'll have to put some more black oil seeds out there. And anyway, look at my solar panel. Got rid of a few. Sold them to the neighbor across the road. Apparently, they were mismatched. To the point where my solar person that's been helping me told me that that's probably not working very well with your stuff either. Just put the big one there and get rid of those 3 mismatched panels. And nobody said anything about it being wrong here, the person that did it here. And whether he knew about it or not's besides the point, because I'm you know, if I thought something was terribly wrong just because someone suggested it, if you know that it's wrong, shouldn't you tell the person, well, you probably don't want to do that because... So I don't know whether this person actually knew what he was doing or what, but I'm going on the side of maybe he didn't, because what Ray found next was behind the panels was there's this stuff on the ground. Basically, it was under snow, more snow than is on the ground right now. It was under the snow, and it had wires exposed and, you know, all bunched up with screws and all this stuff. I can't even describe it. Ray can describe it better, what happened, and that he was shocked. He took pictures of it and sent it to the guy that he works with here and there at the Great Canadian Hillbilly Solar Products place. I always forget the name of it because it's so long. But anyway, yeah, you can probably hear my generator going now. There's my handy dandy truck with my kayak frozen to the roof rack. What the heck? They all think I'm nuts around here. You can't kayak here in the winter. Everything's frozen. It's ice fishing time. But you know what? I might try to get the ladies together and see if they want to go downhill someday in our kayaks. Go snow yaking. Because there's some hills here. You might be able to do that sort of thing. Anyway, I think maybe I better end this video and... Yep. And see, oh yeah, I got my pictures up too. My dachshund pictures, they're cute. Yep, they're kind of close together, but I didn't know what else to do with them. You never hang pictures that close to the ceiling. It's not something that you do. But I had to do it because that's, you know, where else do I put them? There's only very limited places to put them at that point when I was hanging stuff. Did a pretty good job at hanging them too. Except for when my butt hits the bottom when it falls off the wall. Anyway, yeah, I'm going to end this video and quit while I'm ahead. So I'll talk at you later, you guys. And maybe the next time what I'll do is I'll clean the place up and I'll do a walk around because I've done a few more things in here as well. So I'll do another walk around and you can have a look at what I've done. Anyway, Linda from Lipstick Lodge, if you like this video, it's a little goofier. I don't know if it's the Pabst Blue Ribbon or just the fact that I just loosened up a little bit here, but I'm a little stiff in these videos, eh? But anyway, yeah. So I'll end the video, and next time I promise I'm going to do a walkthrough, another walkthrough, and we'll see you later. If you liked the video, click the like button and subscribe and whatever. Okay, talk to you later.